A hallway, a billiard room, or a pantry. Let's take a hallway, keep these connections open, and then we're gonna go from the drawing room. We're gonna read all that. Guest bedroom will give us a lot of steps. I feel like we're gonna want the steppies. Of course, it didn't spawn with an item. That would have been way too much. I want to have a bunch of items so then I can go to the trader and maybe shuffle things around. Also why I want to use a bunch of bedrooms early to get the steps up so I can hopefully trade away the sleeping mask for something else later. Let's go and get the library. Do 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 do. Give me that good old library. Library ain't no lie. Okay, this is actually kind of a waste. I mean, I guess we were able to check out that book. It's the last book. I guess I fucked it up because I don't get the less common floor plan. So I yeah, kind of slagged that a bit. So that's the V. Right. We do need to create a successful connection to the foundation. We also need to get to the antechamber. We also need to get frickin' garden key. I almost forgot. Shoot. Ooh, first time seeing the showroom. Unfortunately, I can't take it. Because I need some gems. Gems are what I need. Oh, we're gonna redraw. I don't want any of this, man. Right. We will leave the gymnasium there. Maybe we can get a utility closet from our other path so that we can not lose steppies. We'll see. Fuck! Well then, I guess we're losing steppies. I do wish the antechamber would stay open. Oh yay, got some car keys. That'd be nice. I literally have to dead end this, which is bad. At least I can turn the gymnasium off, turn the garage on. Okay, one thing we can do, go back to security. That's a dead end, that's a dead end. All right, storeroom will let us use a key so we can salvage this. We're not out yet, but it's really looking grim, chat. It's not looking very good. I was gonna fuck this up a bit. I'm gonna go to security and set our security cards to high. Hopefully that will spawn more of them and they will be unlocked. Hey, Jaybird. I'm doing okay. How about you? How you been? I saw you and I forget what their handle is. The night person doing the completion of getting all them birds in that game. That was pretty cool. Grinding Epoch art. I heard there was like a huge patch for last Epoch. Opus. Yes, yes. The night person. New season. Nice, nice. It's been a minute since I've spun up last Epoch. I don't know. I feel like I might have gotten burned out of Path of Exile. Pretty hard. Okay, let's go to the dining room. I might need the steps from it. Let's try and push up from there. Yeah, I heard like in like things I was seeing in Path of Exile, like it's just not fixing any of the core problems with the game. It seemed like and their design philosophy is kind of hostile and not respecting of time. Just too grindy for my taste. And it's just like I got better things to do. Fuck! All right, well, time to call it a day. That's what Prince of Reading building. Yeah, it's kind of like Betrayal at House on the Hill, where you're like drafting tiles to build your house out, and then it refreshes and you go all over again. There's a little bit of meta progression, but there's so many puzzles that we're working on. It's very chill. You know, it's a very laid back game. I am enjoying it quite a bit. Even if right now, like I'm getting a little blocked because I'm trying to do something very specific. And the RNG is not being kind. Hydrate! I should probably do that, yeah. Well, we gotta go for the special items. The wrench! Yes! And a power pack. Glottal! Hi, Glottal. How are you doing? Like the art style a lot? Yeah, it's pretty nice. And if you like people who play games with really cool art, you should check out Glottal. Glottal's been playing demos of a lot of really interesting games. My wish list has been growing quite a lot. For rare items, you get the... This is only the second time I've gotten the wrench, and both times it was because of that special thing. Let's get a hallway first. We'll do the observatory, even though it costs me a gem. And we'll get the... I mean, the observatory is already going to open us up to... Well... No, let's get the den. And then we'll check out this side. Fill in the corner. Put a closet there. Perfect. Ooh, the sleep mask. All right, all right, all right. Like silk. All right, let's gaze at the stars and see what we get. Everything is 50% off today. All right. Now I regret not taking the commissary. The sale! Great deals ahoy! Ooh, the bookshop. That could actually make things affordable. Terrible place for a reading nook. Food for sale. Nah, we'll get the pantry because it gives us some money. The sail. What's wrong, Glottal? Why are you squinting at it? I have an emote for that. Sail! We'll take the bedroom. And then over here in the corner. Ooh. We're gonna draw the library. The library is gonna curve into the bedroom, and that's going to be a dead end. Let's redraw, I'm gonna be honest. No, with the attic! Fuck. Let's get the storeroom. 1, it gets it out of the pool. 2, it gives us a little bit of everything. Oh, why is it not the right direction? I want to rotate. I need the thing that lets me rotate. Dining room it is. All right, courtyard is nice, especially since it's guaranteed to be open. And we have a box instead of an item. Sag. Ooh, the garage is going to give us a whole bunch of keys. Like that for me. Is there any fruit? No fruit. Damn. We have to take the chapel. Rip my money. Damn tithe. Stop giving me the library when it's gonna dead end. Come on, man. Why are you doing this to me? Leads to a color of your choice. Great. I think a green room is the best option. Tomorrow you'll start with 2 gems. All right, well, this game is over. This run is over. So we're gonna go with the tomorrow plus 2 gems. Ooh, an upgrade disc. Maybe I'll get lucky and I can draft the... Wow, and a coupon book. Fantastic. And I hate when this happens. Would have been nice to be able to use the upgrade disc. All right, we need the old-timey voice for this.
November 5th, Bridlington Herald, the Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not the least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation for his niece and presumptive heir. The much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Miss Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name, Marion Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad but 14 summers who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow.
Thank you. Thank you. It's the morning gong. Ding. Cozy cottage. You know, we've got 15 rooms and a garage. That makes sense, right? That's a normal house. All right. I need the bomb shelter so I can open the timed safe. We were offered the bomb shelter last time, weren't we? And I just zoomed past it to get the special items. Snarf. Alright, let's try this again. Absolutely brutal what they did to that man. Tore him to shreds. Shelter. Before I forget once again. All right. What? Why is the time lock safe not opening? What? Yeah, at midnight. Wait, this is game. No, it has to be going off my computer, doesn't it? But it's after midnight. It's way. The time lock safe should be open. Do I have to not reset? So is the date by the game, but the time by my computer clock? I don't like that. Oh, I get it. Fucking... There's clocks everywhere. I need to figure out what time it is. Fuck! Wait, does time actually pass in the... Do I have to just stand around for an hour after I set it? I don't know what time to set it to. Alright, well, I mean, it's not a waste because it does negate the next 3 red rooms, and red rooms can be pretty brutal. But it does mean I passed up the classroom, and I would have liked to have the classrooms as well. Alright, let's get my allowance. Let's do the parlor. Oh, it says I have to set it at least 1 hour ahead, which I interpreted like I have to set it and then come back to it later. I don't know. Gems are in the false box. Gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Both of them are false. This one's true. Get read like a book! Let's go! I'm in too deep. I'm in the corner pocket. I'm going in the pantry. I'm stealing all their bananas. Delicious, delicious bananas. I guess like it's just pretty unclear the whole time mechanic. Let's get a shovel. I will never be mad at having a shovel. And the best part is items obtained are out of the spawn pool. I'll break you open later. Let's take the chapel. And while we're here, let's fill out the side. The hallway. Da shabadar. Well, the observatory is nice. We got gems to spare. What will our little eyes perceive in the stars today? Hey chat, I think we have gems. Do you think we maybe have enough gems to go to some fancy rooms today? I think we got enough gems to see some fancy rooms this day. I've already read that. Thought that was another upgrade disc. I want the laboratory. I'm gonna get the laboratory, even though I can't fucking power it. Sag. But the experiment's important. Okay. Each time you find some trash while digging, set your steps to 50. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Set your dice to 2. Immediately trash, eat an apple. I'm inclined to go with finding trash because we already have a shovel. I think we already have 2 hallways, so that just means we're gonna at least get 1 key. Dice would let us be a little bit more fishy for what we get. Let me just double check. No, we only have 1 hallway. Okay, let's go with set our dice to 2. Cool beans. Now we need to go through here. We'll set this to... offline mode, unlocked, confirm. All right, now we just need to find some trash. Well, I guess we can take this corridor. Like some rooms, okay. More likely to draw green rooms. Unfortunately, this would dead end us. Damn it. I have to take the spare bedroom. Garden room. Spare green room. This is annoying. That's an unfortunate way to lose a day. Especially when we had so many gems. Okay. Day 27. Oh, there's a clock outside. Fuck me. I see. So it starts at 8 o'clock. Root cellar. Does it have root beer? Oh, a family tree. Neat, neat. Please let me look at the backside because I bet there's a map there because there was a torn piece of the secret map and I feel like that lines up with that. All right, well now I just need a shovel. All right. I'm gonna get to the antechamber. I'm gonna connect to the foundation. Need to just not dead end ourselves. And get that reading nook. We will get the den. We'll get the parlor. Do the parlor game to maybe get some more gems. Box is empty. There are 2 empty boxes. There are 2 true boxes. All right, so that is true. This box is empty. There's 1 true box. This is false. There's gems in here. Hey. I don't want to burn my corridor. I want to use it further in, where locked rooms are much more likely to happen. Fuck yes, a shovel. Thank you. Dig. It's a rock. Gem room. Nice. Or drawing room, I should say. Okay, this will let us get into the corner. It is a bedroom. It's a freebie. Better chance of finding items in green rooms. All right. We want a green max. I suppose a rock is an item. Metal detector! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Metal detector, shovel. Okay, we'll do this walk-in closet. Got some re-rolls. Dice. And the last thing is... Wait, did the 2 dice count as separate items? If so, that would be 2 of the 4. I feel like they did. So the 2 dice, the gem, and the money would be our 4 items. Not seeing anything else. There's no running shoes. No keys. All right. Very well, Wen. I realize that I wasted my reading nook as well. Oh, coupons. Nice. Because I can't use the library draft, so I might as well just take the hallway and save my library. That's potato of me. Ah, a coin. Commissary. Okay, we're good on money. Nice. Even more money. Ooh, game, you. All right, we're. Oh, this is tough decisions. Let's get the set of gems for now. I see. I have to purchase it, and then I get the money back. Spread gems in each green room. Oh, I don't want to take the I don't have the chapel next to the commissary. Let's redraw. Much better. Get the security room. All right. Keycards. Keycard system settings. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. Exit. Actually, wait. Let me double check the items sitting in the house in case there's anything I've missed. Okay, there's a gem I haven't picked up. Noted. Noted. Do not have the key card. Gotcha. The rumpus room! We're fucking rumpusing. Whole bunch of money, baby. Let's go. Okay. All right. Possibly a cutscene. What will we learn?
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. needs repair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Huh?
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing.
I like that hint.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Fantastic. Thank you, Elzara. Wow. All right. I mean, we already know that that's going to be an important puzzle to solve. I'm just kind of focusing on one bit at a time. Calm down, monkey. Calm down. It's okay. It's just an animatronic. Oh shit. Monkey's going crazy in the rumpus room. I was thinking about buying some shoes or a sledgehammer, but oh, I was gonna get the breakfast room, but tomato soup, you say? 5 steps for every red room in your house. That is interesting. That scared me. I was the one who redeemed it. Jump scared by your own redeem. Get rectoronied pepperoni. All right. Sledgehammer running. Let's get running shoes. We'll get running shoes. Because I feel like we might be running around a lot with how this layout is coming together. Run, run, run. I hunger. We'll get the pantry. It spreads food. Courtyard is nice. Well, let's save it. We'll get the patio. Ooh. Damn. All right. That's right. Our green rooms are really good for items. Nice, yo, tin can. Let's go kick it down the street. Oh, and a rock. Ooh, a coin. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of key. Piece of kitty. Observatory's fine. I'm holding on to my mulligan. Ah, there's a key on the floor. Thank you, metal detector. Okay, a pair of chests is the entrance hall. Apples are extra delicious. And a key. Ooh. Well, if I get the sledgehammer... Actually, I could almost buy a sledgehammer. And then we can smash those chests open for even more items. I really don't want to take the chapel, man. But I have to. Fucking not even something useful to be dug up. Man, fuck this place. Ooh, the cloister. It will wipe us out of gems, though. I think I'll take the dining room instead. Okay, and then if we go up... Ooh. Spending gems to redraw. Dark room is interesting. Let's take the dark room. And hopefully I can find the utility closet, because that will make things really nice. It'll trigger the power breaker. At the cost of a coin. We're gonna lose all of our fucking money, so I'm not even gonna be able to get the sledgehammer. Try not to cry. Cry as deeply. +1 key for each bedroom. So let's trade a gem for keys, or we get 10 steps. Let's get 10 steps. Nice, a magnifying glass. Whatever that's worth. Go through here. Diggy some holes. There's nothing of interest here. Got some pebbles. 5 pebbles, in fact. No tin can. Fancy that. Northward. Like a billiard room. Route this way. Unlock. All right. We'll take the library. All right, this is the last book. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. The third largest city in Fenris and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is a type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Reddington's the most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens. Is loved by both locals and visitors for its Giron canopy, house, and mausoleum. Petal-covered trails and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over its 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Espen, who has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Espens since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Espen, his oldest son, Lionel Espen, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence, began operating as a historical house museum and tourist attraction. The estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries, when Reddington was still the capital. However, Surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Closing your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swan. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Ares' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. Only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and the saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. The Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now, the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Interesting. Well. Let's open this door. I want the bookshop, but I have to take the vault. Now the plus side, loads of money. All right, today's December 3rd. Neat. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I have any safe deposit keys. No, I don't. Oh well. All that's left is the billiard room. Did I do my math puzzle? I did not do my math puzzle. Is there anything in the... Okay. No items to pick up. Time to do some math, chat. All right, so 13 minus 10 is 3, times 3 is 9, divided by 3. Why do you do this? Why do you multiply and divide by the same number? Okay, so 2 squares, so 4. Divided... No. Times 2 again, so 8. Divided by 4. You are very silly. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I do all the math. I'm going to be doing all the math and then squaring. All right, so we got 8 minus 6 is 2 times 3 is 6 divided by 6 is 1. This is the most, that was the most silly series of things to ever fucking thing. Absolutely redonkulous. All right, silver key is pretty nice. Not where I wanted a breaker box. Can't afford the passageway. We're gonna use our dice. Ooh. Ooh. Locker room, sauna, pump room. We do need the pump room. We can pump it. I don't have a key card. All right, we have one room we can go through, the dark room. Please don't brick. We are on a fucking roll game. Don't fuck me like this. Wait, I took a wrong turn. I have to go through the dining room. Oh, no, you got Hey, Chimera. Yeah. I didn't realize it either until they contacted me because I just kind of, whenever I give to charity, I just do the giving. I don't really look at what I get back. Makes it for a nice gee whiz surprise when that happens. Yeah, I think Cacao was how I found out about it. I saw him post up, Echo Ethic posted up about it, and so I dropped on by, and they were some pretty cool goobers. Uh-oh, so money fell out of people's gym shorts. Ooh. Boiler room. I am getting bricked because I don't have a gem. I want to cry. I'm gonna shit in your pants. Wait a minute. No, wait, I can't back out once I draw. I could have gone to the commissary, bought some gems. What a fucking way to lose a day. No, not my pants! Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna slither right in and leave a surprise. That'll be your problem, not mine. Yeah, you better go back to your pants. You'll be too late anyway. I love the variety of possible houses you can get that changes depending on like how many rooms you get. Did you get rooms only on one side? Did you get rooms of one specific color? It's really cool. Save and continue. All right. So we know we're on December 3rd, so now it's December 4th.
I drink the water, which I apparently need to live something, and then I have to go put the water somewhere else 5 minutes later. All hours of the day, all hours of the night, no matter what I'm doing, my life is interrupted by
piss. Revenge. Revenge is a drink best served, filtered, and chilled. All right, so it's probably 8 a.m. Okay, bomb shelter. We're on December 4th. Time lock safe. Set unlock date. December 4th. So it's 8 a.m. is the start. It's already passed a couple minutes, so I can't do 9 a.m. So we'll set it for 10 a.m. Confirm. All right. And once it's passed, once the clock passes 10, we can come back here, look inside. Is your pants pissed? No! Why do I even have pants? Actually, it's more like pant. I only need one leg. I just noodle into it. Pants are a 2 for 1 for all snakes. Okay, and we'll get the pantry. We'll get the reading nook. Gonna draw a library, which is gonna go to the entrance hall. I'm just gonna fucking go ahead and get that done. I don't have any new books. Oh, the library's facing a different direction than I expected. I see. I'll get the bookshop, but I won't be happy about it. I don't have any money anymore. All right, we'll get the mailroom, get some early items. Ooh, all right. Silver key and a bunch of other keys. Very nice, very nice, very nice. This is the good shit, my friends. Gonna get me an orange in the pantry. I gotta take the drawing room. I wish I could rotate the... Excuse me. Pardon me. Simply slipped out. That's probably the only you would do because the overstim's kid. Aww. I'm sorry you were overstimmed like that. Yeah, they can be very overwhelming at times. I've done 2. One where I was helping some friends out and we did like a 24-hour stream-a-thon thing. And that's where I will never stream for 24 hours in a row again because I was in shambles and just like melting by the end of that. But the other one I did for the Rainforest Trust, I did much more planning. That was still pretty interesting. So happy that I did it. I wanted to like run like do a charity myself at least once. So that was at least nice. Just not very social person. Yeah, I definitely feel that. Her ladyship's chamber. The next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. Uh-oh. Is this Dolly's room? Did I accidentally find Dolly's? Are we going into... Oh my. That's always nice. There's some pretty good ones for that. Ooh, an upgrade disc is nice. The diary's locked. I see. Not pink enough. Nowhere enough Kuromis. You know what, Glottal? That's true. It's more purple than pink. Makes sense. Makes sense. Does it ever end? Does it never end? No, the puzzles go on forever. Forever and ever. Well, we're right next to the computer, so let's pop that security disc right in, baby. Get that room upgrade! Let's upgrade that room! What did we hit? The parlor? All right. wind up keys? Funeral parlor?
I drink the water.
Oh my
then I have to go put the water somewhere else 5 minutes later. All hours of the day, all hours of the night. No matter what I'm doing, my life is interrupted by this.
Damn, this is like a big risk, big reward option. What's a wind-up key? Now the thing is I don't know, does this replace the gem reward with keys, or is it like in addition to the 2 gems? It will also give... Oh, so it gives you 2 I get it now. I feel like they could have had different devices. This game already has a lot of key related things. So I guess the option is two swings plus 1 reward, or the big risk, big reward. Thing is though, I don't like drafting red tiles. And I would have to draft a bunch of red tiles before opening this. Wouldn't do it a third again. I don't know. I don't know what the odds are at. It's less than a number for sure, but more than another number. You know. I feel like. Let's go with the more. Yeah, I see these things. Ah! Oh god, the mana! Oh god, my face! Ow! Thank you for the mana, Chimera. It will be used for our defenses. Oh, there goes the hunter slug cat. There goes my slug cat. Watch him as he spins. Do I have... That's a vault key, not the car key. I see. So the question is, do I want a parlor? Do I want a garage? We really need gems. In before I take a massive L and fuck this up. This puzzle is harder than it seems. This box is empty. This box is... Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. PvP Rainbow. I haven't really had a chance to do really mess with the PvP much. It seems interesting. I gosh, nice. I hope you murdered Shrub. Show that scug what for and how do? Okay. Honestly, I say we dead end this, and then we can go back to the den, and we can get another dead end. Just saying. And also, since it's a double bedroom, the sleep mask triggers twice. The dev has an interesting sense of humor, I'll say that. Yeah, some of those logic puzzles were just like squinting. It's like, all right, motherfucker. Literally every single worst like just the worst possible placement for all of those. Well, that makes me sad. Wait, watering can? I did not know this was an... I think I've seen this a few times and thought it was just an asset. Fuck! Oh, you do like green rooms. Fourth on the second. Nice, nice. All that scuggin's paying off. I have good item luck. I mean, it's nice and all to get the items, but if I don't have an opportunity to leverage them, then what's the point? I'm just gonna open this chest. I'm already passing by it. Ooh, more gems. You know what this means, chat? We're going to get nothing. Realm in Rune. Nice. A new clue. Fortunately, I'm poor. Huge break after Watcher, been wanting to play it. Yeah, Watcher was definitely...
I drink the water, I apparently need to live or something. Then I have to go put the water somewhere else 5 minutes later. All hours of the day, all hours of the night, no matter what I'm doing, my life is interrupted by piss.
Why are you making me piss so much?